Disclaimer: this video is based on English accents. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Leon from Leon Talks TV, and today we're going to be talking about something really interesting: how your accent can affect your attractiveness to women. You might not realize it, but the way you speak can make a big difference in how people see you, especially when it comes to dating. So let's dive in and explore this topic. Chapter 1: The impact of accents on attraction. First off, let's discuss what we mean by accents. Your accent is the way you pronounce words and the slang you use. Some people have a strong street accent, while others might sound more polished or formal. Research shows that women might be put off by a heavy street accent, especially if you're looking for someone who seems more educated or professional. They might think that a certain accent doesn't match their lifestyle or values. On the other hand, if you sound too well spoken or formal, it can also be intimidating. A woman might feel like she doesn't fit into your world if she thinks you're too polished. It's like speaking a different language. The Pacific accent a man has can greatly affect how attractive he is perceived to be. Research and surveys consistently indicate that certain accents are generally considered more appealing than others. For instance, British accents, as well as Australian accents and the Irish accents, frequently top the list of the most attractive foreign accents, with 80% of participants in one survey agreeing that an accent can enhance someone's attractiveness. Personally, I can relate to this because I have a UK accent, and whenever I travel, it's usually the first thing people notice. Now, I'm not sure if they specifically are attracted to the accent itself, but I can say it serves a great icebreaker and a conversation starter. When I meet new people, especially women to be specific, they often enjoy having a bit of fun with my accent. For example, they are playful. They ask me to say certain words like, say water, and then I say water, or say tomato, and you say tomato. And they start laughing and they think it's kind of endearing or cute. And so it leads to some light-hearted banter. Overall, I feel that my accent intrigues people and sparks their interest. The allure of an accent is influenced by various factors, including its novelty, media, portrayal, cultural associations, and individual experiences. Accents associated with intelligence, sophistication, or romance, like British, French, or Italian, are often seen as more appealing. In contrast, some accents may not have the same effect due to negative stereotypes or insufficient positive representation. So, not all accents hold the same level of attractiveness. The Pacific accent and cultural context of the listener play significant roles in shaping perceptions of attractiveness. The impact of accents on attraction and perception. You see, accents that are associated with lower status or negative stereotypes are often seen as less attractive. Media portrayals and cultural narratives greatly influence how we perceive these accents, rather than an actual quality of the accent itself. In short, the appeal of an accent mostly reflects societal attitudes and stereotypes, not just how it sounds. For instance, certain accents linked to working class or minority groups like Latino or the Asian, that's including South Asian and East Asian, and Africans, and some regional English accents are often viewed as lower status. In many Western societies, these negative perceptions stem from stereotypes that label these accents as unrefined or hard to understand, which can lead to discrimination and social exclusion. On the other hand, European accents like British, French, or Italian are usually seen as more sophisticated and attractive. This creates a clear divide in how men with different accents are perceived when trying to attract women. For men who speak with a strong street accent, they might find it more challenging to connect with women who have different backgrounds or expectations. This can affect their confidence and the way they approach dating, as societal biases shape their experience in romantic situations. Finding the right balance. You see, I have a friend who usually speaks with a strong street accent and uses a lot of slang, no matter where he is. For example, even when we were on holiday in the Dominican Republic, where people mostly don't speak English, if they do at all, When it comes to approaching women or talking to women, he will chat up women using a heavy South London accent and speak very fast at this. And he somewhat struggles to adapt to his surroundings, even when he's talking to English speaking women. And sometimes you'll come across too ghetto to a lot of certain women, which would always kind of pigeonhole him to a certain demographic of women, which in turn would lower his options when it comes to the dating pool. You see, such as myself, I find myself in situations where I know I need to adjust how I speak, almost like a chameleon. For me, code switching happens naturally, not just with women, but with everyone I talk to. I just learn how to adapt and adjust to the way people talk when it comes to my interactions with others. So at the end of the day, how do you find the right balance? I mean, this is where code switching comes in. Code switching is when you change how you speak or talk to depending on who you're with or where you are. For example, at a job interview or in a professional settings, you might use more formal language to make a good impression. But when you're hanging out with friends or in a casual settings, you might use more slang and a relaxed way of speaking, right? I mean, the key is to be adaptable. You want to be relatable and approachable, but also show that you can fit into different environments. This can help you connect with women on different levels and also gives you a larger pool of women and doesn't lower your options when it comes to the dating pool. Familiarity and connection. Another important point is familiarity. Women often want to feel a connection with the person they talk to. Using a more familiar accent or a language can help create the bond. When you speak in a way that feels comfortable and relatable, it can make women feel like they from the same tribe or background. This sense of familiarity can be very attractive because it makes conversations more natural. Conclusion. So with that being said, your accent and the way you communicate have a significant impact on your attractiveness to women and your dating life. So finding the right balance between being relatable and confident is essential. And if you are a foreign speaker, it's always best to learn and be more fluent in the country you reside in and have a better pronunciation when it comes to the language department. Also, remember, code switching can help you adapt to different situations while still being true to yourself. So, with that being said, thanks for joining me today. Talk about how accents affects attraction. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about accents and attractions? I would love to hear from you. Until next time, take care. Yours truly,